Ross spent years hiding his feelings for Rachel, but the moment she finally realized the truth, it was already too late. This scene starts out like a normal episode of Friends, a backyard barbecue, jokes, awkward conversations. But underneath all the comedy, something quietly heartbreaking is happening. Ross is getting ready to leave for China, and the way he talks to Rachel feels different. He gives her his itinerary, a picture of himself, and even jokes that she should show the photo to Ben so his son won't forget him. At first it seems funny, but looking back, it's obvious Ross is emotionally saying goodbye because deep down, he truly believes Rachel will never love him back. And then everything changes. Rachel suddenly discovers that Ross has secretly loved her for years, not just a crush. Real love, the kind of love that survived rejection, bad timing, and years of silence. And you can literally see the exact moment her entire perspective changes for the first time. Rachel stops seeing Ross as just Ross. Suddenly, every awkward moment between them starts making sense. Every nervous joke, every uncomfortable silence, every weird little interaction she ignored before. And honestly, that realization completely terrifies her, because now she understands something painful. The perfect guy was standing right in front of her the whole time, and she never noticed. That's why she runs to the airport. Not because she fully understands her feelings yet, but because she knows she can't let him leave without trying. And that's what makes this scene so emotional. Rachel isn't chasing romance. She's chasing regret. You feel the panic as she runs through the airport trying to stop him before the flight takes off. But the scene still keeps the classic Friends humor alive. Security stops her. She can't think straight. She doesn't even know what message she wants to send. Everything turns into chaos. But underneath all the comedy, there's real fear. Because Rachel knows if Ross leaves now, she might lose him forever. And then comes the moment that changed the entire show. Ross comes back from China with another woman, Julie, and instantly Rachel's heart breaks. Because the moment she finally became ready for Ross, he had already moved on. And honestly, that's what makes this scene feel so real. Life doesn't always wait for perfect timing. Ross spent years believing Rachel would never love him back. So when someone else finally made him happy, he allowed himself to move forward. And the hardest part is, Julie is actually nice. She's sweet, funny, normal, which means Rachel can't even hate her. She can only blame herself. And Jennifer Aniston's performance here is honestly incredible. Rachel tries to smile. She tries to act normal. But you can literally see the heartbreak hiding underneath every word. That's why this became one of the most iconic relationship moments in television history. Not because of some huge dramatic confession, but because it feels painfully human. Sometimes people realize their feelings too late. Sometimes timing ruins everything. And sometimes the worst feeling in the world is watching someone move on right when you were finally ready to love them.